The Lord be with you.
and with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
At that time, as the disciples were gathering in Galilee, Jesus said to them, "The Son of Man is about to be delivered into the hands of men, and they will kill him, and he will be raised on the third day." And they were greatly distressed. When they came to Capernaum, the collectors of the 2 drachma tax went up to Peter and said, "Does your teacher not pay the tax?" He said, "Yes." And when he came into the house, Jesus spoke to him first, saying, "What do you think, Simon? From whom do kings of the earth take toll or tax? From their sons or from others?" And when he said, "From others," Jesus said to him, "Then the sons are free. However, not to give offense to them, go to the lake and cast a hook and take the first fish that comes up, and when you open its mouth, you will find a shekel. Take that and give it to them for me and for yourself." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
My dear brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, there's this person who asks, "Why should I pay taxes?" He is hell bent upon evading government taxes. He says, "I will not pay." Where was the government when I was struggling day after day? What was the government doing in my poverty and starvation? And now that I have established my business and I come under the tax bracket, why should I pay the taxes? It is through my own sweat and blood that I have earned money, that I have set up this business, and it's my hard earned money. Why should I give it to the government? That is his justification. Is he justified in saying this? No matter what, yes, it is his hard earned money, it is his sweat and blood, but can he evade the taxes? Well, brothers and sisters, the Lord gives us the answer in today's gospel. Just to avoid a scandal or offense to the authorities, he asks Peter, "What do you think? Who's supposed to pay taxes, the sons or the others?" And when Simon answers, "It is the others," yes, which means the sons are exempt from taxes. We're not supposed to ask taxes from the sons or from the family. However, not to give offense, he says, you find a coin in the fish's mouth and give it to them. In the book of Exodus, chapter 30, verse 11, the Lord instructs Moses. He tells, when you take a census of the Israelites, each one is supposed to pay a ransom for himself to the Lord. That will be his offering to the Lord. Each one is supposed to pay a shekel so that there is no plague among them. In other words, they'll not be affected by any sickness. This was an atonement for the soul on each person's part to the respective authorities. Against this background and what the Lord is telling us in today's gospel, we are invited to examine our lives and ask whether I need to be really lawful to the church, lawful to the teachings of the Lord, like the way we heard in the first reading. We are called to fear the Lord by keeping the commandments. My dear brothers and sisters, the Lord tells us, take the path of justice. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to the Lord what belongs to the Lord. Well, we would all like to be respectable people in the society, respectable and responsible members in the society. Yes, undoubtedly, we are called to be. But when it comes to money matters, somehow something just holds us back. We would not like to contribute. You know, just to give an example, if it were to be in a parish, somehow I will come under the scanner of the parish clergy, and I try to pay my tithes or the family contribution. Otherwise, maybe I'm sidelined, otherwise, or I may be pulled up. But when it comes to keeping the laws of the nation or the state, you know, there is this hesitation, or we have our own justification, like this person who says, why should I pay? What has the government done to me? And there are so many others who say the politicians are so corrupt. Their corruption is running into hundreds of millions, but then nobody is asking them. Nobody has the guts to claim that. But I, in a small way, earning, and this is my hard earned money. In all sincerity, I'm working. Why should I be paying the taxes? My brothers and sisters, in all circumstances, irrespective of whether the politician is corrupt or the clergy is swindling money, it's immaterial. I'm called to be a person who is just as the Lord Himself is just, and that is how I contribute my part, be it to the church or be it to the country. Ultimately, I am responsible to the Lord. Maybe I can always, evade taxes, and in the sight of men, I may appear to be a loyal person or whatever, but then how can I escape the Lord? So, as the Lord invites us in today's gospel and also in the first reading, let us fear the Lord. Let us continue to be faithful to His laws and decrees, and may we have a clear conscience. And at the end of the day, when we go to bed, we are at peace with ourselves.